game number 3 of this semifinal of Monday Night Starbound number 32. This series is all tied up 1-1. The winner of this one will go on to the finals to face Arthur in a best of 5. Will it be your yellow Zerg player who's spawning in the top right corner from the Bestest Friends clan? It is Franscar.
Or perhaps it'll be the player in the bottom left-hand corner, not playing as the teal Terran, but as the red Terran, as Emperor Mace himself. It is MorroW.
Yeah, changing colors here. He's like, alright, forget those soft colors. It's time to get aggressive. We're going red here. So MorroW looks like he's got supply depot right here, right next to the command center. So we might try to do like a little bit of a cute wall right on top of his base. No, never mind. Barracks is going down. Actually, not even in a place that can possibly be conceived as a walling position, actually. So it's kind of interesting. In the meantime, Franscar going to be sending this drone out. This could be the scouting out. He's going to expand. Hey, he's expanding. The usual Zergy things.
MorroW does not like his cheese right now, so he's just gonna go for some pretty standard supply depot barracks. He'll probably get a command center after that, but I wouldn't call that cheese. He's getting a command center after a barracks. You know, Franscar is feeling a little. I can't even say this is cheese either. Just hatch first before pool is also pretty standard.
Yeah, nothing unusual at all. Pretty normal for both these players. I'll be interested if MorroW does immediately follow up the commands with the command center. It could be that he's, trying to build the command center as part of the wall here. Maybe that's why the barracks is where it is. It's hard to say, but no, SCV's just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna plop one down right here. No, never mind. He's going to scout. This one, though, he is gonna go plop one down right there. There we go. So, yep, same sort of builds from these guys. And
Marine is gonna shoot. Marine's gonna shoot at the drone. Drone's gonna try to. Not pick at the SUV, it's just going to run away because it doesn't feel like dying today. And the Marine's kind of lazy, doesn't feel like chasing, so it will hang back at home. Maybe it'll shoot some wings as they do run by, but that is not going to be the case because Franscar's pool isn't done yet. Yeah,
nothing to worry about. So MorroW going to go ahead, SCV scout, see everything there is to see. There's nothing much to see, really. Spawning pool just now finishing. He knows Franscar's been just droning and macroing. See if Franscar goes ahead and adds on any queens. So first queen has started immediately. So Franscar does like to get his queens pretty dang fast, whereas another player, MorroW, who is also in the semifinals, doesn't really use queens at all. So, all you Starbow Zerg players out there, good luck figuring out how you want to do it. Actually, I would direct you to talk to the Red Bandit. MorroW also has talked a lot about queen timings. We saw that for his builds that he was going here in the ZVT matchup, he was just not getting them. But there's some good discussion on the forums in the strategy section, discussing when different players get their queens in different matchups and what kind of builds they're going for and how that plays into things. So you can always check that out if you're looking for some advice. TRB actually has been making some nice video guides. He did one recently on Corsair openers, and he just did one on ZVT, defending and attacking and everything that you'll be looking to do in the ZVT matchup for any new players who might be struggling in ZVT. Check that out. That's also on the forums.
So Franscar does have a Hydra standing away, not opting for the Mutalisks this time. Is probably going to get a very quick worker done because his war's almost done, and that's what you would probably do.
Yeah, I think you're a soothsayer. Oh wow, man, Kellis, such a smart dude. Now these queens look like they might be wanting to nurturing swarm this lurker den. I could be wrong, but they're both got pretty full energy and they're just chilling here. Look like they want to, but will they?
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, there's one.
And
there's an inject. Okay, so one nurturing swarm at least. Let's get those lurkers out pretty fast. Which definitely could, Oh, Kellis! Kellis! Do you see the upgrade?
I do see the upgrade.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Now here's the thing. There's an overlord in a pretty near position. So, actually last week we did see a very similar build with a fast slow overword drop, if you understand what I'm saying.
On this very match, or very map. Match between Moxie and Zelos. You might have seen it on Reddit. Day9 also tweeted it out, where it was a very similar thing here. So Franscar are going to go ahead and see if he can pull the old the old lurker drop cheese. Now this is a 2-base.
Oh, he's pulling back his Hydras to make sure the SUV didn't scout it, and once the SUV got taken out, the Hydras are going to slowly water the way over, and the top overlord is going to head over to the side, and 2 workers are on the way.
Yeah, now this is once again going to be a pretty aggressive play, pretty strong. Now what has MorroW seen? MorroW has not scanned and seen anything. He saw the layer, but he has not seen the Hydra Den or the Lurker Den or anything of the sort. And Franscar might actually go for the natural here and just immediately plop those Lurkers down right there in the natural. Now, these Lurkers might be coming sooner than Mutas would. I'm not exactly sure of the timings. Sadly, this third Lurker is just gonna hang out. No, looks like Franscar will be going ahead and dropping in the main. No vision here from MorroW. He does have a supply depot here, but there's still this dead space right here where Franscar will be able to drop. Now, once again, as I was saying before, that drop by Zelos was off of 1 base, as Franscar has more economy to back this up. Not sure why Franscar would burrow there, but here he comes. He's going to come into the main here.
Oh,
now, there will be scans. Oh, scan and immediately picked up.
Oh, that did literally nothing. And
yeah.
Actually, MorroW is making a missile turret on the side, not for Mutas, but to chase away overlords. I like that a lot.
Where is it going?
It's over.
Over here by the natural. I see. Yeah. Gonna go for another one. Does have this additional lurker here. So Franscar, this obviously came a lot later. When Zelos, not that Zelos, you might know him as Gentleman on Eros, did that. Oh no, the drop is not on the no. Oh no, Franscar.
Well,
maybe he didn't want to.
Well, overload speed is done, so he can drop a lot faster, and he could probably drop into more aggressive positions. But Musker Augment's just finished. Groove Spines is now on the way for the Hydra, so this is definitely a Hydra-based play. No signs of any Mutas of sorts, and we actually have a Wraith on the way.
Oh wow, Wraith try to pick off the Overlords, but because the Overlords do have speed, they will be able to drop pretty quickly. And once again, going for the drops here. Here come the couple of lurkers loaded up in this Overlord, none going into the other one. Oh wow! Big time drops here, more lurkers and Hydras. Now, what kind of forces do we have? We do have 1 sieged tank here, but honestly, Franscar could just go in here and drop right on top of that tank if he wants to.
And O'Grady is just starting. It's gonna be way too late for this drop. This is, I wouldn't call this a Doom. Well, it's a Doom drop for the 11 minute mark, I'd say.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Very aggressive play, but behind this Franscar, he's getting a third.
Stim. He is gonna.
Oh, he's got a burrow. Franscar, there's the burrows. Oh, getting a lot of damage done. The Wraith is here, but the Wraith will get targeted down by the Hydralisks. And Lurker's going to be coming in here and getting into a pretty nice position.
Very nice skin. Actually, all the workers just go down.
The surround is too good.
And the worker will probably escape with his life, and it will indeed escape, but Franscar is going to get super duper duper supply.
Heavy supply block. Wow, yeah. Oh man, and Franscar now pretty low on supply. Yeah, the drops just have not been working here for him. MorroW with a pretty nice spread here in near the command center.
Unis lost tab kind of says it all. MorroW has only lost 1,000 Mutas, while Franscar has lost about 2,500. Franscar's just behind, and he knows he's going to try to just get a Viper's Nest and take up the hive as quick as possible. MorroW could just move out across the map.
Yeah, well, MorroW's going to wind up having a pretty scary, pretty strong force, and Franscar is going for more drops, Hydra drops. Hydra's really not that great against Bio with medics, with Stim. But you know, it could do a little bit of damage. He can distract maybe. But here's the push out here from MorroW, pushing across the map here. These lurkers have got to get out of here. Got to try to delay as long as possible, but
we'll see if MorroW actually wants to attack or just expand behind it. This STV might expand, or he might just be lazy. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. Well, yeah, there's the expansion.
There it is. Okay.
We actually
Franscar's got to try to get into a decent position here, but MorroW can get down here and maybe get into a nice siege spot. Not a lot of Lings out here. It's all Hydras, and I mean, Hydras are good against the tanks in low numbers, but once the tanks get into siege mode, Hydras melt to them pretty fast, and the Bio really good against Hydras.
So we actually have a spawn Locust on the way for Franscar. He was looking to go into the Viper tech and wants to take out these siege tanks with the Locust, but right now the tanks are sieging onto the top base, and I don't think he can hold it.
Oh, here comes the Zerg forces! Franscar getting the lurkers in a really nice position, taking out a lot of the bio, but a lot of the bio is still going to be able to target down this hatchery. The tanks are firing the hatchery as well, and somehow it all gets cleaned up.
Meanwhile, in MorroW space, there are workers right here sieging away, and the creep is being dropped, but the tanks should be able to clean this up with the radiates as well.
And these lurkers have got to back up here, and the tanks are just pretty strong here.
So we do have a Viper underway. I'm not sure if the upgrade finished for the Locusts. Let's see. It did indeed finish. So.
Oh, was that Viper's Nest at the third?
The Viper's Nest, I believe, was at the third.
Oh wow. Well, he's gonna have a hard time making very many more Vipers. In the meantime, MorroW's gonna just go ahead and push towards the natural here of Franscar. Franscar does eventually get cleaned up in the main. He delays mining for a while. It's nice, but didn't get too many kills. It's only been 6 workers killed by Franscar as opposed to 15 here. And this siege spot is really pretty dang good. Now, will the Vipers be able to? Oh no, the Viper just flies with the bio and dies. Doesn't even get a giant spawn locust off.
This army will be taken out. Oh, defensive matrix is really, really good. Workers are going to move up again, but these tanks, maybe. Okay, they will get taken out by a very nice working surround.
So Franscar survives, but at what cost? 84 supply to 46, 25 drones to 39 SCVs. And the tech advantage heavily in MorroW's favor as well, seeing as how Franscar lost that Viper's Nest. Struggling to get much income here. Not the greatest saturation on either of his bases. 8 drones and 9 drones. Well, this is nice.
Franscar's trying to block the base with the worker, but I don't know how well that works from a previous game. And actually, these SCVs!
Oh!
Good God! Jeez. Well, that's a lot of SCV kills.
Yeah, that helps. That little bit helps. And yeah, these lurkers will be able to get on top of this Bioforce here. And get in a nice position. Now, MorroW will be able to trap this Zerg force here, but might not take down the command center. These Hydras, yeah, will definitely take down the command center, but now they've got to get out of here before this tank on the high ground sieges up. I'm going to try to get some science vessels. Oh, he's going to get a few of them. Almost gets another tank, too. These Hydras are actually doing fairly well here.
Oh, this tank is good down as well. All these Hydras can DPS these Marines down and the medic.
Yeah. Somehow the surround for MorroW wind up just being his army getting split apart. And Franscar clawing his way back into this game.
Although the bunker is... Okay, these Hydras are going to finally go down to these thin Marines, but those Hydras did a lot of damage.
Yeah, those definitely kept Franscar in the game for a little while longer. Now, he's still pretty far behind as far as the supply goes, but he's rebuilt his Viper Nest. He's starting to work on adding on more Vipers. Now, as far as the production for MorroW goes, though, he's not really adding a lot of tanks on. He's mainly working off of bio. He's still only got the 1 factory, so the Spawn Locust might not be too effective, but he can definitely, take down tanks. He can try to get some splash damage off on them, and the Ensnare is always a good threat. Ensnare plus Lurkers is pretty cool, but a good number of Science Vessels here for MorroW. He's going to start pushing towards this third that Franscar is trying to establish at the bottom right. Just recently got it up and is just starting to mine from it.
These workers are going to burrow.
Oh, that's so much damage. Wow, well done by Franscar catching those lurkers. This is a very small force now. Franscar can easily clean this up.
These science vessels are under a lot of danger. The workers will go down, but 2 of the science vessels will as well.
Yeah, I don't know if MorroW maybe just starting to get a little bit sloppy here, because honestly he was in a really good position earlier. And now Franscar starting to take small victories and pull his way back into this. There's no medics here, so these Hydras have nothing to worry about. They can take down Marines no problem. And MorroW, he's still at a supply advantage. He's got extra command centers for days. But just not a lot of forces. He's got to be really smart about how he defends. I think MorroW needs to try to establish a good defensive position here. Maybe use some more drops to try to do some damage, as opposed to walking his army across the map.
Yeah, and MorroW is gonna double expand. The Marines do take out the Overdoes Pooping Creep that could have blocked the expansion. So MorroW is just gonna sit tight and just hold on to 2 bases. He does have the supply lead, which is good for him, but Franscar, he is in an aggressive spot and might be able to do some damage.
Yeah, and this is the time when Franscar could even, try to go drop again. Now, MorroW does have a little Bioforce, and I don't know if MorroW meant to leave this Bioforce behind the natural.
The Vipers?
The Vipers! Oh, one gets irradiated. Got to throw down the Locusts. There it is. Does take down the... Oh no, the tank has 9 health! Oh, there's the ensnare though! Oh, will he be able to take advantage of the ensnare? Looks like the answer is no. And did he lose all of his Vipers there to the Irradiates? Looks like he did. No Vipers left here. Unfortunately, unable to take care of the ensnare. And the Spawn Locust does 100 damage and spawns 2 strong Locusts, but it wasn't quite enough to take down that tank. Oh, here's a nice little counterattack here, though, from Franscar. You're actually going to get inside of MorroW's base, cutting off a bunch of reinforcements. Medics, Marines, etc. going down here. And Franscar might be able to even, like, take down another command center.
Oh, this tank, though, is going to put, alright, or not. It's tank did a lot of damage, but the Hydras will just rampage into the main, and actually, they're going to go for the tank lab.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I always think this tank best you can. Now, this Bioforce that was left in here to prevent the drops will be able to take down some of this, but Franscar wants some at SCV. This guy's lucky. 10 health, still alive. Franscar going ahead and establishing his 4th as well. Now, MorroW's going to go ahead and push out here. And all of that, Franscar wound up throwing away a lot of army, unfortunately, and suddenly he is down 132 supply to 64 because MorroW has been able to establish this 3rd and this 4th, start mining from those and start to just churn out the units, despite really not having too many production facilities. But here come the barracks and the starports as well. We will be going over the 3 starports once again. These OVs do see it coming, but does Franscar have enough?
Quickly, Poop Creek will slow them down.
It's gross and sticky.
Actually, Franscar getting supply block, so he actually needs to keep those overlords alive, and MorroW is going to bear down onto the 4th, and I'm not sure if Franscar has anything.
The Irradiates are strong, there's no Defilers, there's no Dark Swarm. The Hydras immediately melt to the Stim Bio with the medic support. The 4th is going to go down here, and MorroW taking a huge lead in this game. This Viper does get out. There's 2 chilling here. They're could get irradiated though. Get out of here, Vipers. Run away. It's scary over here.
Oh, they're just gonna get irradiated and stim, so not fun. Does get a snare off on a few Marines, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much for you, man. Unfortunate. Franscar's gonna see what kind of damage he can do with a small group of Hydras moving out again. Could get up here onto the 4th and do a decent amount of damage, but in the meantime, MorroW can just push into Franscar's 3rd, move on to the natural. There's really not much in the way of resistance here. Franscar's entire force basically is this Hydra and Lurker force that's heading to the 4th. So I wouldn't be surprised to see MorroW just kind of stim down in here, take out this Lurker, and take down the hatchery. And
MorroW is going to move into the 3rd. The Marines do have 3-2 upgrades, while Franscar only has 2-0 on his range, so MorroW has a decisive upgrade. It is going to take down the 3rd, and it's just going to rampage into the natural.
Yeah, in the meantime, the Bioforce will come up here, and but these Lurkers might be able to do quite a bit of damage. Oh, they get focused down immediately by MorroW. Really good focus firing. And he keeps this orbital alive with the repair. Are you kidding me, MorroW? Wow. So now MorroW gonna go ahead, stim into the natural here of Franscar. Ooh. Franscar with the snare gonna try to hold on his best, but the siege tank is in position.
And actually, a Nurturing Storm does go down on a worker, but that's only going to stall the inevitable. This tank is going to take everything down. This Hydra is going to try to do its best, and the workers will move in. Pretty good split tomorrow. Again, the Marines, most of them do stay alive. And GG for Franscar. MorroW will win this series 2-1.
2-1, great series from both these players. MorroW will be facing Arthur in the finals.